Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Jedi. In today's video, let's take a look at the new administration because we're officially off to a new transition. We now have President Trump, who left, and now we have Joe Biden. So, great. President Biden, it's awesome. Now, of course, I can make a completely new video about how there was election fraud, how the election was stolen, and all that stuff that the Republicans are talking about, right? But then I think it's time to move on from that stuff. So let's start looking into what President Biden will do. And now that he's in new administration, I'll tell you guys what a lot of the people are expecting from this. So let's have a little optimistic point of view from this. I don't want to, break things down. I don't want to say that if something had happened or didn't happen. If it wasn't proven in court, so we have to just stand by that ruling. And President Biden is officially our president. That is what we're going with. So President Trump, of course, said that he might run again in 2024. Recently, people have been saying that he's going to have his own Patriot Party, which is going to start as the fourth party, and then he might run from that. But I don't know how that stuff's going to, come out. But for now, we no longer have President Trump. We have President Biden, and that's it. All right, so for moving on from that, now people aren't really expecting President Biden to run for all 8 or for the 4 terms and then run for the re-election. They're thinking he's probably going to be running for a few years, and then eventually when he probably hits like the 79, 80 year mark, he's probably going to say, all right, I think it's time for me to move on from this. So when he's about 80 to 81 years old, I think he's going to say, I'm going to hand it off to Kamala Harris. If that happens, then we know that is what the Democrats wanted from the beginning. They were pretty clear with that. Even President Biden himself said that he's just there as a transitional candidate. He's going to just stay there for a little bit and then hand it off to the next person. So I'm pretty sure their original goal was to get someone like Kamala Harris, who's a strong Democratic Party candidate, to be in that position of power for them. That way they can make things happen for themselves. And of course, now we know that the Senate and the House are both in the control of the Democrats, which means now the Senate, House, and the presidency, they have all 3. They're in the ultimate majority. They have it all, the full House. So there's no main Republican stance there anymore. Of course, I'm pretty sure we're still going to have some Republican laws are going to be made. I don't think it's going to be a complete rule of power, but the Democrats were having a really good stand. I think 2021 was a great year for them because, of course, so many things went well for them, especially with the whole BLM riots. That just played in perfectly. Most of the people who were Republican who voted for President Trump last time decided not to vote for him solely because of the fact that the BLM riots took place and President Trump wasn't, too supportive of that. So with all those things aside, President Biden, when he first came into office, some of the main things he did were that he took out most of President Trump's laws that were put into place. He kind of reversed all that stuff. So it's going to be pretty funny because all President Biden has said that he's going to do is just is that he's going to do things that President Trump hasn't done, but he's never said what he's going to do. So I don't know, man. We'll have to just see what happens. But I'll come back at you guys with a new video on politics and on what's really going on in the world. But for now, the sports talk is getting really wild because of the fact that the NBA season has been kicked off. We're getting close to finishing off the NFL season, so I'm going to be really into that one for a little while until that finishes off, and then I'll try my best to come back to the election. But stay tuned, hit that subscribe button, and follow me on Instagram at Jedi Solomon, and go to the link below. It's there. Hit me up there, and then you can see the other links that take you to the other places where I have my own pages, which is for politics, sports, and finance. So if you're interested in any of that, go to my Instagram, check that out. But I will see you tomorrow with a brand new video. Bye. And remember, guys, hit that like button because it's very important. All right, I really need that. All right, bye.